What is going on, YouTube? What a light gamer, man. I'm back to another video. If you're new to the channel, drop a like, subscribe below. I'd appreciate it, man. We got another reaction video here. Got the Los Angeles Rams. What is it? Versus? Yes, versus the Atlanta Falcons game highlights. Final game of week 17. And then we get into week 18. It's going to react to it about 16 minutes and 47 seconds long. But let's get straight into it.
Third down and 8. Here comes Landman. And here's a completion of Mooney, who is about as gentlemanly and as benign with comments and all that. That's about as forcefully as he can say anything. As Robinson on 2nd and 10 with a gain of 8.
For the Falcons was to draft a quarterback. It was a rich quarterback draft last year.
Third down and 2. Sills finds a hole in this defense. And a good second possession being put together by the Falcons as Sills is good for 20. Third down and goal. Floated. Robinson, touchdown, Atlanta. Touchdown catch. Raheem Morris, their head coach, was a Rams defensive coordinator for 3 years. He knows Stafford well. Stafford, what a good job. Drew the defense to him and then finds Xavier Smith for a big. Third down and short, and a completion to Puka Nacua. Perfect throw, good diving catch. Stafford on third down and 5, completion of Mumfield, but he's a yard short of a first down. It's 4th and 1, and A.J. Terrell, the outstanding corner for the Falcons, makes the stop. A handoff, and the play's made in the backfield. Khalid Kareem, just up from the practice squad. He's been up and down, shot through, and made the stop on Kyren Williams.
Snuff out the first down.
On 2nd down and 6, here's Bijan Robinson as they set up a screen. So good with room in front, and he's got a first down.
He's going to make a lot of money this offseason with someone.
Cousins able to complete. London's got a first down.
Telling him things he's noticed about their game. Just a different level of player.
Yep, special guy. 3rd down and 9. Sideline shot, and it's not there. Pitts was the target.
You can tell Cousins kind of heated from that play.
Kyren Williams over the right side, gets to the edge, and a decent gain with that lunge. Terrell made the stop, but a gain of 5.
Been locking down the right tackle spot for a number of years, but McClendon has been awfully good.
Throw is picked off. Intercepted by Bates. It was high for Mumfield. Bates. Pick 6.
Here's a look at Jesse Bates, number 3. He works, he shows up at the line of scrimmage, but he's going to work back to center field, and he just has eyes on Matthew Stafford. And with this ball that goes high, he's in a perfect position there playing center field to intercept it. That's his 27th career interception. He is a ball-hawking safety in his 13th since joining the Atlanta Falcons back in 2023. So this offensive line is really good, and you start losing starters that impact you.
Stafford protected. He's got a man, and a diving catch by Terrence Ferguson. They're going to call him down. The ball came out, and the rookie tight end who they love from Oregon downfield, good for 28. 3rd down and 11. Ferguson in motion. Here is a throw low for Nacua, and it's 4th down. But now Corum is injured and back getting looked at. It's going to be 4th down as Robinson is brought down by Landman.
You know, they've got to win that side of it, I would have thought, but here they are with a 14-0 lead.
That was a 61-yard punt. Here is a shot downfield. Flags on the play. The ball is intercepted by Xavier Watts.
Today is a first down, Atlanta.
You see the right hand and The right arm extended. And
way.
Watts with a brilliant interception. The rookie third-round pick from Notre Dame. That's his fourth. And how about Caden Ellis?
Caden Ellis was running from the line underneath Smith. I mean, this tells you what he can do. He's not supposed to be that fast, but boy, he had a little bit of an angle, and he's just running with him. And Watts, he shows you the range that he has. That's the young rookie. When I talk about these edge rushers, or the other part of that is Xavier Watts in this year's draft, and he's a promising player.
Here's Robinson, right side. Nice cutback.
Oh, no.
He's gone. Can anybody catch him?
Not tonight.
McCreary chasing. Won't get there. Touchdown, Atlanta. 93 yards.
93-yard touchdown.
Well, it's 21-0, Atlanta on top. It's been a fun half for the Falcons. They're showing all the different ways they can come at you and beat you. Caden Ellis and Xavier Watts combined on the interception, and then this from Bijan Robinson.
That's Jalen McCullough, the safety. He's the unblocked guy. He's the one who has to make the play. But in talking with Bijan Robinson, he said he always knows who the unblocked defender is. It's his job to make him miss. And boy, he makes a lot of people miss, and that's what he's been doing in his.
All right, Lisa, thank you. 38-yard kick returned by Whittington as Stafford is sacked again. Brandon Dorless, what a year he's had.
Atlanta showing they're coming.
4th down and 6. Stafford steps up and completes. He's got Smith. Xavier Smith to the 15. Second most pass breakups and leads the team now with 4 picks. Stafford's in trouble and wrapped up by Leonard Floyd.
That's tough, man. That's tough to compete against, man.
Second kicker of the year for the Rams, and he's only missed once. He had an Atlanta Falcons record 93-yard run for the touchdown in the first half. Breaks a tackle, and there he goes. Down inside the 40, what a night. Jared Verse couldn't bring him down, and then Bijan took care of the rest.
But the other thing that Emmett always did well was made the first guy miss.
Backpedaling, Sills with the catch. Backpedaling on the throw, Cousins, and it brings up 4th down.
And that's what the great backs do. They make.
That's up and good.
The good night continues as the Falcons get those 3 points right back. But the 49ers hung on to win that game. The division will be won by San Francisco or Seattle. They play next Saturday night on ABC and ESPN. So I'll tell you how they could be either one here in a second is Williams ends up getting 9. At home against Arizona and a Seattle win in San Francisco next Saturday night. Here's a spinning catch by Parkinson, able to hang on to the ball and then survive the hit.
Whoever gets that bye week is going to need it, and they will have earned it.
Stafford's got a man. He's got a touchdown, the rookie Ferguson. And Matthew Stafford says, don't count us out tonight just yet.
Stafford off of play action worked this way. Ferguson's working up, but then he's going to go back to the corner. So it ties in as though he's going to continue on that deep crosser, and that's what the defense is expecting. Instead, accounting for 40% of the team's offense, the most in the league for one player. Tonight he has 70%.
Wide open is Mooney. And Darnell Mooney is good for a big chunk play of 21, but there are flags down. 6'3", 278, landing on 37-year-old Kirk Cousins. Play action from Cousins. Here's Robinson. Caught it on his hip, broke a tackle, and then gets stood up inches inside the 30.
This has been impressive, the way that they've come out here tonight against a really good football team and have made them look pretty average.
3rd down and 2, and Algier is brought down in the backfield. Jared Verse was the first one there. Gonzalez will try from 37. Blocked. And that was big Jared Verse. He's gone. He waved to the Falcons bench on his way for the touchdown. Rams are back in it, to say the least.
They sure are. That's exactly what they needed. And here's Jared Verse. Just gets right through there, does an outstanding job. I mean, nobody even really puts a hand on him. He just gets right up the field. Didn't take much for him to get his hands on that. It shows you the speed that he has.
It's a 10-point swing.
That's hilarious, though, dude. That block.
And that was as clean as they get.
Well, I said it earlier in the game, Joe. We all know the troubles that the Rams have had on special teams. There he is signaling the Falcons sidelines. Love that.
Man, he made an impact and changed the tenor of what we're watching. Here's a nice catch by Bijan Robinson, which brings me to this. Not tendered a contract, signed a one-year deal with the Rams, has already signed a 3-year extension. They block him up. The pass is incomplete. No flags as Bijan Robinson got caught up in traffic and hit by Omar Spates.
Well, this possession has a much different feel for L.A. than most of them tonight.
Stafford keeps Puka. And Nakua with a nice gain on first down. Terrell forces him out with a 90% completion percentage, 250-plus pass yards, and 5 pass touchdowns in a game. Kyren Williams out of bounds as he approached midfield, and he's marked out at the Rams 48, a 21-yard carry. Quick throw, and it's picked off. Intercepted by Watts, his second of the night. And the rookie with blocking, tiptoeing into the end zone. Another pick six. Blakeman will sort it out.
Ruling on the field is that the runner stepped out of bounds at the 43-yard line. It will be Atlanta's ball at that spot. However, after the play, they have unsportsmanlike conduct on the bench where an official ran into a coach. It's a 15-yard penalty. First down, Atlanta.
So he stepped out at the 43, and then the unsportsmanlike conduct call is going to move the ball back on the Atlanta side of the 50.
Atlanta has been able to do a lot of good things offensively against this group.
Here is a near pick by Cam Curl. It was Xavier Watts who got him for the second time. Last time the Rams had the ball. He's thrown 3 interceptions tonight. Here is a handoff to Kyren Williams, breaking tackles and getting 14.
They can lean on that running game. No doubt McVay would like to do it.
They fake it to Williams and now throw it to Kyren Williams, and there's a lot of room in front of him. Pretty good open field tackle by Xavier Watts, who said his name 78 times in this game. He's playing great. Watching, shaking his head. Made all starts this season until tonight. Parkinson lowers his shoulder. Good, strong catch and run. They hand off. They pick it up. Kyren Williams dragged down at the 10 by Jesse Bates. Rams are back in the red zone. They're 0 for 2 in the red zone, trying to score touchdowns. How about Nakua? He says, not anymore. Touchdown, Rams.
So they get the ball out to Puka Nakua. There's Smith, Parkinson, the double team there, and they just ride him all the way up into Henderson. And you see that movement. And so Nakua just gets in behind it and then runs through Henderson for the touchdown.
Yeah. It's a good read by Matthew Stafford.
Well, I'm going to bring up some bad history for the Falcons. The last time they lost a ball game after leading by 21 or more was Super Bowl 51 to the Patriots. They lost in overtime. They led 21-0 at the half here tonight. Second down and 10 now. Cousins, pressure, Pitts. Strong catch. Did the ball come out at the end? He got hit by Kinchins. You have to think one's coming after this play. Robinson. First down plus. Got a good block from Tyler Algier. That's 3 straight runs by Algier, who has never fumbled in his career. But it's 4th down.
Damn, bro's all hyped up and over screaming.
He got it. Split the uprights. And the Falcons back on top by 3 with 21 seconds left.
2 big opportunities, which you wouldn't expect to see in this situation.
They got to go to the sideline now. It's Nakua. He grabbed it. Was it a catch? Well, I mean, what am I seeing that they don't? Because that looks like a catch.
I think this is a better look at it.
That's incredible. That's a one-handed, left-handed
That's a catch. Both feet were in bounds. That's a catch.
He definitely gets both feet down as long as he maintains control of that ball through contact with the ground. That's a catch.
And A.J. Terrell, I mean, he had his hand in there. I'm not sure how Puka's even making this play, but that's a catch. That's amazing.
That's going to give the Rams a chance.
Nope. I see it.
Does the ball come out there?
Well, it came loose there at the end.
And that shot changes everything. On that shot, you can see the ball did come loose as he's going to the ground. This is an incomplete pass.
Boy, that last look. He's got it.
Shot, bro.
Yeah, right here.
Watch the ball come out right there. And he loses control.
Yep. Yeah, wow. What an effort.
And by the time he regains control of it, the Rams think it's a catch. They're going down to the other end. Bijan Robinson doesn't. I mean, it's an unbelievable effort by a guy that just continues to astonish. But that ball came out, and by the time he re-grabs it,
the ruling
he's
of
out.
the field stands as called. It is an incomplete pass. Brings up 4th down.
That last look, when you look at it from that angle, it looks like a catch all the way, but it was not.
With too much space between the ball carrier and the defender.
Down the sideline, and it's broken up by Terrell.
Oh, that's big.
No time left on the clock, and the Falcons win it by.
There you guys have it. Rams lose, Falcons win it, man. It's going to be an interesting set of games, man. You're going to need the Falcons to lose to the Saints this week and for the Buccaneers to win to get in. If Carolina wins, they're in regardless. Doesn't matter. But they're going to need a little help. There you guys have it, though. It's going to be some good games, man. This is officially the end of Week 17. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I'm Delighted, Delight Gamer. Drop a like, subscribe below. I'll have all or most of the games from Week 18 up for you guys as well. It's going to be a crazy week. But I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.